Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekly update of Idle Angels event. Today is Friday, so we got the new batch of events that I'm going to go through all of them and try to give you some insight information of quick tips and tricks and how you can do and participate in each of the events. But before that, I would like to say that tomorrow I will upload that PvE guide that I was talking about last week, basically explaining some lineups and my overview of PvE, which is basically the main story and the nightmare. That is what I'm going to cover up. And then on Sunday, I will post the PvP video regarding the how I see the lineups, how I see the angels, which one you should prioritize, or what I have seen and what my opinion is regarding PvP in the game. But without any delay, let's go straight into those events. Currently, we have a Cretor befall, which is a usually good event because it gives us a few blue scrolls and also it gives us a free angel. This time is Azura. So over here on Creator's Call, you will have the opportunity to claim her. Please do claim her because you are not losing anything by claiming her for free. Make sure to do the Creator Sanctum for her as well, which is basically enter the island and as much as energy as you have to complete it out. Usually it takes around 3 complete days to be able to clear the full sanctum. If you decide to summon for her, also make sure to claim the rebates and to participate in the events over here with the highest of importance is to clear stage 4 in order to receive those rewards over here with the 5 blue scrolls. And if you're upgrading Azura, to claim the scrolls. When it comes to should you upgrade Azura, now she is a SSR based angel, which is kind of like a control energy stealing unit, and with her incarnation levels, she is reducing the willpower of the back row of the enemies and also lowering the incarnation damage that your team gets and that your team does. But in my opinion, it doesn't seem that strong, and I don't think it will be used for PvE at all. And maybe for PvP you can find some specific ways to try and fit her in, but for now, in my opinion, she is a hard pass for 95% of the accounts, unless you are a hard pay to win person who wants to build all of the angels. This is my opinion for her currently. Then we're going to move to the gacha machine. For the gacha machine, my suggestion is if you are building an SSR plus DPS angel, feel free to choose that angel over here. And if you are not, your goal is to max out all of the angels over here, because once you max them out, you can start getting those 30 blue scrolls each time. But don't use more than 300 red scrolls. Why? Because essentially it's only worth to do gacha for those 3 times, while it costs only 100 pulls. When it comes to the UR and UR plus, those are usually, I call them scams gacha machines. Why? Because you don't get rebates for those summons. Yes, the UR summon will cost you 100 pulls instead of 160 blue scrolls that you usually need to spend. But if we go to, let's say, the rebates over here, for 150 you will receive 10, 20, 30, 35 blue scrolls back. So in a way, yes, you're losing 25 scrolls still if you decide to do the gacha machine, and also you're receiving some of the rewards over here that you see on the bottom. But keep in mind that while you are summoning on the Creator befall or on something else, you are also receiving one of those rewards here on the bottom as well. And in my opinion, it is still kind of a scam to do UR and UR plus, because it's 50% chance, and if you don't hit the angel that you want and you get something that you don't need. For instance, I don't have 6 angels that I would like to receive the UR upgrade for, so if I fail the 50-50, I am put on a bad spot. So in my opinion, gacha machine is something to be skipped. And over here you will see that there are UR chests, UR plus chests, UR packs. It is simply easy to calculate if you need and would like to buy the chest. So basically I think this is around $40 a UR angel box, which should give you the overall kind of the same equivalent as spending it for blue scrolls. It might be a bit cheaper, but again it really depends on the angel that you are deciding to build. In my opinion, gacha machine is used only for the red scrolls. When it comes to the wish pool, we have Prometheus, Loki, Frigga, and Ra. I will start with Prometheus, a good DPS that works for PvP and PvE, but keep in mind she is a glass cannon for PvP, so you will need a lot of death evasion or supports in order to protect her, and also she's quite costly because she's UR based and not MR based. So in my opinion, for a newer player, it is definitely a skip, because as a newer player, you will be better off building those MR angels rather than SSR or UR angels. The only exceptions really are some levels of Horus and Sim, and of course Hela and Hera, which are just godlike units that you just will need to max out at a certain point. When it comes to Loki, Loki is classified as a kind of worse Hera on PvE, but in my opinion Loki could work. I just prefer Hera for PvE and for PvP. Some people have built Loki instead of Hera, but I think the overall opinion of everybody from the Discord was that Hera is a bit better than Loki. When it comes to Frigga, you will use this unit for PvP, and once again, since she is SSR plus based, unless you're willing to spend a lot of money to build your team for PvP and to be able to counter other players, you won't really need Frigga. And also she will slow down your progress a lot if you decide to build her as free to play or a low spender. When it comes to Ra, she is a really good DPS early on, but the moment you hit mid game, Ra becomes useless for both PvP and PvE. For PvP, there are a lot of angels that are faster and will just nuke her and kill her. And for PvE, once she reaches around stage 70, 75, she just cannot push more. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but just that's how it happens. I guess her numbers for the damage are just too low compared to other angels. When it comes to Incarnation Reborn, here we have Wrath, Change, and Venus. Change and Venus, SSR angels. Venus is a hard skip. She doesn't have Incarnation level, so we don't bother with her. Change, another glass cannon of DPS. In my opinion, again, skip unless you just want to max her out and spend a lot of money, then go for it. And Wrath, she is a godly good support that you will find a very nice use of her. Incarnation level 4 up till from 0 to 4 will give you nice boosts for PvE. Incarnation level 5 is used for PvP, and all of the MR levels are mainly used for PvP, because that's how you upgrade her barrier, which is useless for PvE. And the quick tip is that whenever you see Incarnation Reborn event, always do 10 summons if you have an angel that you like. For instance, I'm not going to summon more for Wrath on this event because we have Christmas coming up, but I spent 10 blue scrolls because essentially I get 5 back, so I am summoning for 5 blue scrolls, and I got lucky and I got 4 of the shards for the Wrath over here from this. So essentially you're spending 5, not 10 blue scrolls, but this works only if you are deciding to summon once for 10 scrolls. If you want to, you could push to 30, but in my opinion the 10 mark is just for events for which you don't really want to spend your scrolls, but you like the angel and you know that you will build it into the future. So this gives you a small jump, and 5 scrolls won't really hurt you that much. When it comes to the shop, I mentioned that I'm always buying this pack on the bottom. That is $1 for 5 blue scrolls, and then that's it. And make sure to collect all of your rewards over here. We can just answer the quiz and you will receive the diamonds. When it comes to the event calendar, here we have the End of Ocean party, so make sure to claim the rewards. On the Celestial party, the souvenir card is not a bad price, so if you're looking to buy blue scrolls, it's an okay thing to buy. Don't worry that much about it. When it comes to the summon goes 5 rounds of 300, and if you are summoning on this event, when it comes to the rewards, I take usually diamonds. Then it doesn't really matter which one you choose on the second one. On the third one, you either go with the 5-star angel credit, because we use this one to upgrade the skins of angels, or if you don't really care about that, or you have already maxed out those skins, you go definitely for the diamonds, after which is definitely blue scrolls and blue scrolls again. Blue scrolls are the most important part. And then you are left with the options to go for tier 3, tier 4 or tier 5 magic stone selection chests. It's just depending on where your account is at and which of the chests you need more. So each time I'm doing different chests, or sometimes I don't want to over summon, so I just buy a cheaper reward like SSR plus chest for 300. Or if I cannot reach the 300 and I'm left with 250, I buy the angel plate, because essentially for the main character at some point you will want to build this, but this is only once you are already maxed out on all of your supports and other DPS angels. When it comes to the desert treasure, you are going to be claiming free pickaxes, and here make sure to complete the quests and buy those with the diamonds. And the way that I do this event is I'm always pushing down on one line until I see those small lava or magma cubes, and then I go for those and I try to push them. When I see diamonds, I either go around or I use a bomb, because it will only waste my pickaxes. When it comes to encountering this block over here, try not to have it pushed all the way down. So don't clear those out over here or the rows on the left or on the right, because when you double tap, it will explode either the way that it exploded or it will be sideways. So right now, as you can see, I pushed over here and I'm going to go all the way over, because every dig is 1 point of every block that is digged. So our goal is to dig as many times as possible. So that's why I'm always trying to go on the sideway of a magma cube and push down until I reach the maximum stage of 600. Make sure to challenge the bosses, and that's how I participate into the desert treasure. When it comes to the stellar quest, you will be receiving those tokens during the idling rewards, which after that you are just going to have to click on those tiles, and once you unlock a shape, you will receive rewards. Try to memorize, there are only 5 shapes, so try to memorize where and how those shapes look like. So like once you open up a slot with like this one, I would know that this is the top left corner of it, so I can just clear it like this one and unlock it. When it comes to what do you buy from the shop, you are going to be buying the superior scrolls and then the destiny stars. In my opinion, that is the best option to buy. And since I forgot for desert treasures, sorry, you always want to buy the blue scrolls first, after which I am buying usually those 2 full cards, and then lastly the epic miracle card, which is for 1300. And that's how I prioritize my my purchases. Over here during this event is Smelt Master, so you are getting double points for smelting all the gear, which is very nice. Limited summon, you're going to collect your free blue scroll. And lastly, it's the Lost Sanctuary. Once again, you're going to want to buy the first top row of items. Here on the bounty, make sure to claim all of the keys, as many as possible. And on Treasure House, usually I do my Treasure House once I have 600 keys. And with 600 keys, I managed to pull till level 30. But if you are a bit impatient, the way you can calculate it is that one level will cost you 20 keys to open. So if you want to reach level 60, you do 60 times 20. If you want to do level 50, you do 50 times 20. And just like that, you can decide how many keys you are going to be needing. When it comes to the event, this is going to be it. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to put them down in the comments. And also you can join the Discord channel where I can help you out, or other people from my Discord channel can also provide you some information if you need that. Thank you guys, and see you on the next one.